inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Steven Matz. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter is George Springer.
Number 4, George Springer.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch, 640.
Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Vladdy, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Up the middle, Walsh. Toss to second, and 2. What a play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. First off, bringing it just misses. Bounce to the right. Williams slings to first, and the inning is over. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And starting in this one, Dylan Cease. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Got him swinging.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cedric Mullins.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year, and that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big-time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And down on strikes. Rays retired in order. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
One out, man at first. Ernie Clement now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And takes low for ball one. That one almost got him.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Varsho into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taking away the double play opportunity.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Base hit! And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Inside, ball one.
Man at first, one away. Out to short, and a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Miles Straw in the box now. Takes strike one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series. Sets him down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
2 on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Heineman not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And it remains 2-2. Nice grab. And they get the out. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Foul ball there. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone.
Ball.
Outside. Ball 2. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Nope. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Carson Williams will hit next.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a swing and a miss there.
Oh-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Slider squirts away. No advance, though. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 down, bases empty. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Gets the call. That is strike 2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Way inside. And a payoff pitch. Towards first, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rays with a 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Tampa Bay. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Wastes no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Knee high. That's in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2. Chopped left side. And it's just foul. That was close. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. A sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In there at the knees.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Springer comes in to score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In there, and it's 0-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ground ball could be 2. The turn by Williams at second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd, but the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Shortstop, Taylor Walls.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Stays alive. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Off the plate, ball one.
Tied up here in the early going. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays, left fielder, Richie
Palacios getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Now he breaks his bat. Play made, that ends the inning. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ernie Clement.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball two.
It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Hey!
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Williams. On to first.
No, he's out.
Great pick. They get out number 2 in a tough play.
Really nice play there at second. He knew he had to get rid of it in a hurry, and that's a play that he's probably practiced thousands of times from growing up to batting practice and into these big league ball games. Really good job.
Now at the plate, Miles Straw. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball two.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rays, center fielder, Cedric
And here's a look
Mullins.
at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Tried to
Nope.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Chases that one upstairs.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That's
Good
ball
slider
three.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Fraley in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho settles underneath it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Back here at
Leading
Tropicana
off for the
Field.
Blue
And now for the Jays,
catcher,
Tyler Heineman.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Flares it into the outfield. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Let's take a look at his pitch
George
usage in this
Springer.
one, Siggy.
The sinker's his bread and butter pitch, Boog, and he's gone to it plenty in this one. He's used it on more than half his pitches so far, and he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now the 0-1. Rips that one to right. Fraley takes it in for the out. 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball
Up
right
next
there.
for the
Lucky
Blue
it stayed in the
Jays,
ballpark.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
No, that's low.
Vladdy recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2. Back now in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Carson
Second
Williams.
baseman, Carson Williams.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up Up next, for
Nice
the
line
Rays,
drive to the pull
catcher,
side right there, but he didn't
Hunter
spin
Lucia.
off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Go ahead run on base. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. A little out front there as he swings through it. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 62, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Little, a left-hander, also throwing. That's smacked on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next, for the Rays, shortstop Taylor Walls.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Tampa through 5. All even at 2-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Leading off, Davis Schneider.
For the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
For the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
So up next, Kazuma Okamoto. He's been a great free agent sign. Hit on the ground to short. Walls. To first, they don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 62.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
In for a strike. Good slider. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hoffman warming up as well. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Flares it into the outfield. But it's off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Caminero batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Oh-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
You'll one. No question about this one. It's out of here. Cedric Mullins sends it out. His 9th homer of the year, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. Hey. The 0-1. Dives, and he can't hang on. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next.
Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Right through there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Strike 2.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Boyle.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Toronto, second baseman Ernie Clement.
On the outside corner, strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Straw in now, takes ball one off the plate. Boyle, 26 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2020. To third, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw, and he'll pull into second with two gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really important at bat coming up now.
Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run scoring.
A little bit low. Ball two. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Blue Jays down a run here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one almost hit him. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 4 and the Blue Jays 3. It's an We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brendan Little.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Hunter Fiducia.
Hunter Fiducia.
And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ground ball to the right side. Clement over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Chandler Simpson.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Taylor Walls. one down. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Slides for the stop, and that's a nice play to end the inning. The Rays strand just the one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sulser.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Springer looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. This to third. Over to Diaz. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This one in the air right field. Fraley really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate how rare this is, Boog. You know who never got to 3,500 hits? Derek Jeter. Also, Honus Wagner. Paul Molitor as well. Just 5 players, and he can make it 6.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the DH, Davis Schneider.
Hey! Ball, that's in.
Rays holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Diaz puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They still trail it here, 4-3. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
Hey!
Strike 2. In the air out to center, and it falls, and the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Palacios gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging for the K. Well done behind the dish.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nope, that's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Late with the swing there. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, one out. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the second baseman, Carson Williams. He's already homered in this game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Pulls that one foul. Runners on first and third, two away. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So the Rays strand a pair, and it remains a 4-3 game. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Griffin Jacks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Sliced hard but foul. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one fouled hard the other way. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One down, runner at first. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-1.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from Tampa Bay.
My love